What's up, guys? This your boy Brandon Stringer.
My name's Shaquille Shark.
Guys, we're back at it again. We haven't done this video like this in a long time.
Oh my God. This feels nostalgic.
It feels good, man, actually. I'm very glad that we took advantage of this opportunity. For those who don't know, me and Shaquille just got started with a cause. It's kind of like a reverse Uno. I remember when I told him about our first opportunity. And I said, bro, I feel good about this, among other things. And I kind of tricked him a little bit.
Yeah, you going like
but I tricked him into 6 figures. Like, who gonna complain about that, right?
Yeah, especially at 19 years old.
Tricked him. He went from Chipotle to 6 figures, instead of Chipotle to somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, he told me about this opportunity, guys, and first I was like, okay, looks cool. Then I came in and started seeing results. Then I said, okay, let me go look at the compensation plan. I'm in love. I said, you know what? I really did my whole life opportunities in 2026. I revamped my whole goals, right? So I appreciate you, man, for showing me this opportunity.
No problem.
So I guess, what is your favorite product about so far?
Man,
well, I don't know what your favorite product is, but for the camera.
Yeah. So definitely Post Signals.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's not even close. And the reason why I love Post Signals is because one, whenever I'm trading, I like to feel like I'm in control. Right. And it's only because I got experience, right? For new people, I may recommend something other than that, just because it takes a little experience to use Post Signals.
Yeah.
But I absolutely love using, Post Signals. I actually love Arabella specifically. And I'm starting to really appreciate Joel.
Oh, you are?
Which it's an interesting story with him. But yeah, like I don't even know these people in person, but I talk about them as if they my homies or whatever. So Arabella or Joel, if you seeing this, then yeah, I'm talking about you.
So how the Post Signals works for those who are watching, guys? Basically, the company we're part of, Akash, you can actually download their actual app, and what happens is that Joel or Arabella sends out a trade idea. We get that idea, we copy and paste that idea. If she says buy gold, you buy gold. He say sell gold, you sell gold, right? So if you can follow the directions, you're good. And what really caught my interest with her, even though that's not the first product I used, was the amount of money you had made.
Yeah. That I think anybody's interest that's trying to grow, right? So in December, I did probably basically 30,000, and by the time the month ended, when I made videos, I put a video up on YouTube, but after calculating it all for the month, it was like right at 30,000.
Yeah, so that caught my attention. And what's crazy, while he was using that product, I was using something totally different. I've always wanted to find something that I could, because I get up at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I don't have a job, so I really don't be having anything to do. So I said, you know what, let me just try out these live sessions. So I actually saw the guy Preston got live trader of the month in November. So I said, okay, he got live trader of the month. Let me see for myself. So I tried him. My first day on, I said, bro, I texted him, I was like, yo, bro, this is the product right here. Even though I only had 1 day of experience with him, but it was like sniper entry. So I took advantage of him, and I've been using him every single day since. And I just actually shout out the winner, right? She's one of my friends I put on. She just posted in our group that she struggled for like maybe 2 weeks trying to figure out how to like copy Preston, but then she did like a $600 day, just copy and pasting, right? And just hop on his live session. So definitely, just the premise of everything we've been teaching people is copying and pasting first, like
or just using the services that you feel qualified to use. Right. Like if you don't understand how to use the actual platform, which is Trade Locker, then you probably shouldn't be trading live money yet. Right. Like use demo. But I'm not saying you should live there. I'm just saying just make sure you get yourself to the point of being comfortable to copy. Right. Like I'm not telling anybody to not make money. Right. Because I think that's something that people get misconstrued when I say, look, demo is your friend, right? Because the thing is, a lot of the time people be so in a rush to make money that they don't give themselves an opportunity to wrap their mind around how the money is made, right? So it's okay if you're not an expert in the markets overnight. Nobody expects you to be an expert overnight, but I think it is smart to actually know what buttons to press in order to use the platform. Like that don't take long to figure out. Like I give you maybe 1 to 2 business days if you're actually spending time with it to become proficient at using the application. So, once you become proficient at using the app, I mean, the company they're doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
You know, the way I like to like think about this personally. Like, if I was, let's just say I have tens of millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
I'm very successful, I'm rich, right? When I'm in a position of being wealthy, you would think like for investing, for business, for, you know, legal, like you're gonna have a bunch of professional people around you. You know, when it comes to being a boss, let's say you got a legal team. Like, so that means you got lawyers. Anytime something legal come to you,
yeah,
you got,
I know you're going with this.
Exactly. You got a group of lawyers that's going to make sure that you're navigating those legal issues effectively, right? Yeah. And when it comes to investing, you want to make sure that you have some investors that's consistently looking at the markets, looking for opportunities, making sure that you're taking advantage of the markets effectively. And that's basically what this company is, right? This company is giving you the ability to have expert advisors working for you literally around the clock, to find opportunities, to tell you about those opportunities, and to assist you with executing those opportunities. And that just makes sense, you know, and that's how I was looking at this opportunity. Like, once I understood that these traders were trading at the high percentages they was trading at, it was just like, oh, this is a no-brainer. All I have to do is just make sure I have the funding in place, and I'm going to start winning and making money. And that's exactly what happened.
And I think what I like what you said too. You said learning, right? And you said learning the platform, not learning how to trade, just learn the platform.
Yeah.
And so I was actually talking to someone earlier, and I was like, look, you know, they said, well, how much money should I start off with? And I said, you don't have to start with anything. Start off with demo. And I'm not saying that because you need to learn how to trade first. I'm saying that because you still have to learn something. You need to learn the platform. You need to know how to press the buy and sell button, and how to log in, and how not to mess up, and pick, you know, certain lot sizes. And those things just come with, and having confidence, right? Those things come with just learning the platform. And I promise you, learning the platform is a lot faster than learning how to trade. And so I remember Garrett is what kind of helped me with his philosophy. He was like, you know, we're in the business of teaching you how to profit first and earn second. So that's what I like about it, guys. And that's how we got into the live sessions. For those who are into the live sessions, you know, it's just not Preston who does the 9 a.m. sessions. He was the top person, but they do have other people at 11 o'clock a.m., 3 o'clock a.m. So, you know, it can fit your schedule. Then they got, like you said, Ceobranden and Joel. Mm-hmm. But for those who just don't got no time at all, like, you already know what I'm about to talk about, no time at all. If you have a thumb and a phone, you can use this product. Just download download the app. If you've never downloaded the app before, it might be a learning lesson. But if you've downloaded the app before, same process. Just go to the App Store and download. Log into your account. They're gonna send you a trade. And all you gotta do, guys, is when they send you that trade, you have to just approve. It's like legal automation. All you have to do is pick your risk and accept the trade. Once you accept the trade, they can manage your trade on your behalf. You don't have to do anything. So those are the 3 products I thought we should probably just kind of talk about, just keep it simple.
Yeah. No, I think that anybody who's serious about making money, like in 2026, you should be trading, right? Like, you should be earning money through the financial markets. I mean, it's because it's where all the money is, right? Like, you have, you know, digital assets, and then you have physical assets. Either you're trading paper, like earning money through digital, or you're earning money through real estate. You know, obviously you got the third pillar of wealth, which is business. And I'm not taking anything away from that, but even business is on paper, whoever has the paper for the business. So I think that, you know, with everything that's going on with cryptocurrency, everything that's going on politically, you should be making money in this digital age. Yeah. And these products and services will give you the leverage that you need in order to do that.
So guys, those are like our 3 go-to products when it comes to the tap to trade. There's a lot of people on our team who love that. Then there are people who don't use it at all and only use the live sessions. Then there are people who only use the post signals. But the cool thing is, not only do you have a variety of products, but you have a variety of traders that you can deal with per product. And one thing I do want to talk about, which is my experience, is, you know, the prop firm space.
Yeah.
The prop firm space has really changed the game. I think that's what makes foreign exchange market a lot different than most markets, is because most people just don't have the capital.
Right. So when we talk about trading and making money, like, a lot of the times people start to think, well, if I'm not in a financial position to put money into the markets, then it really doesn't help me that you guys found a solution to make money in the markets, right? Mm-hmm. And I think prop firms give people the ability to not only take advantage of trading without necessarily having a lot of capital, but it gives you the ability to earn money with low risk financially.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you want to explain how prop firms work.
I don't mind. Yeah. So for those who don't know what prop firms are, what happens is, guys, that there are companies out there with a lot of money that need to be traded. And so they're looking for traders who can trade their money for them, but they want to make sure that you know what you're doing. So they have these things called challenge and funded stage. So you start with the challenge phase, and let's say that, you know, I got a $100,000 challenge, and Shaquille said he wants to go and purchase a $200,000 challenge, and we both pay for our challenges. And just to give you an example, let's say with this particular firm that I like, all you have to do is get 5% of the account. So 5% for Shaquille would be what, $10,000?
On 200, yeah.
On the $200,000 account, 5% with me would be $5,000. Maybe for you, if you got a $10,000 challenge, it would be $500. Once you reach that $500 goal, or I reach that $5,000 goal, or Shaquille reaches that $10,000 goal, without losing a certain amount just to keep it simple, for me it'll be $7,000. So I can't lose $7,000, but all I have to do is earn $5,000. Once I do that, guys, they put me in something called a funded stage, where I can keep 80 to 90% of all profits. So if I make, let's say, $10,000 on my $100,000 account, I'm keeping $8,000 to $9,000 of their capital. And then what I teach the team to do is to put that into your live account to trade. But the good thing, guys, is that it accelerates so much. But here's a caveat about the prop firms. You have to, and typically, you have to be the person that analyzes the market, finds the trades, places the trade, and then you and your friends can't trade together. So me and Shaquille, we're trading together, and we're on the same firm, and we both placing trades together as friends. If we're on our real account, our live account, or demo account, it's fine. But on the prop firm account, they would flag us as copy trading. So what I like about the CosX, guys, is that they actually have a partnership with a firm where they're saying, hey, look, as long as you're an active member, you can take the same trades Arabella or Preston or taking, and me and Shaquille can take those same trades together, pass it, manage it, and then profit from it, and we get a withdrawal. Yep. And you only get that benefit if you are a member.
Yeah. I think that's a really big thing. Like, a lot of people don't understand that you have to follow rules whenever you're leveraging other people's capital. Yeah. Right. And that's the caveat. But the thing is, they're giving you access to money that you normally wouldn't have, and you can make profits that you normally wouldn't make. So I think that that's a really big win. Like, you know, having people like, and I personally have a friend of mine who had a $100,000 funded account, and then in 1 week she made $16,000. You know, and
how long has she been trading?
I mean, for her, I think she started at the end of October, and that happened in December. So at that point, it was like a month and some change.
Yeah, that's good.
$16,000. Yeah, like a month and
someone else's money.
A month and a week, right? A month and a week and a half. You know, somebody else's money and somebody else's trades. You know, so it's literally just you showing up smart enough to understand that it's a lot of leverage in, you know, being in the right place at the right time.
I actually have a story where on South of Milton. He's one of the first people that we told about the opportunity, and he just plugged in. He just hopped on Preston's live sessions. He took advantage of Arabella. He didn't do any of his own trades. He got a $10,000 account. It probably cost, it actually got it for free at the time, but it only cost you maybe like $100 to get a $10,000 challenge, right? And he was able to make $1,200 by just copying and pasting Preston's live sessions calls, copy and pasting the trades that he got from Arabella, and a little bit of tap the trade where he just approved the trade and it took on his account. So between those products, guys, you can choose any of those three. You can use all three, and you can manage your account. And I'll tell you, before prop firms existed, people were bragging about $20 withdrawals. Yeah. Or turning $100 to $10 billion, which sounds crazy. Yeah. Now people become way better traders because now they're like, look, I don't have to go for 300% of my money with my $100. I can go for 5% on 200,000 and make a quick little $10,000, right? Yeah. So those guys, I think the fact that you got the products that you can copy and paste while you can take your time to learn, you have a goal in mind. So let's say that, you know, a month or two from now or 2 weeks from now, you say, you know what, I feel comfortable enough to go take that challenge. Right. This is the only opportunity where you can go speed towards six figures from just getting confident in trading and copy and pasting. Like you don't have to go raise no capital. You don't got to go learn how to trade. Right. You just have to go come up with a couple $100, take a challenge, pass it, make 5%. Now you make your six figures that quick. I think that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's game changing. It's game changing, and we got people winning from the business side as well.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the reason why I'm excited. You know, when I first seen this, obviously I had to tell you. You know,
yeah,
it'll be.
I had to grab a spot.
Yeah.
I'll explain that in a minute, but I'm gonna tell you, the positioning is everything. That's why I first joined. That's why.
Yeah, 100%. I'm like, hey, bro, I think I'm about to do this, and I really wasn't in the phase of thinking. I knew I was gonna do it. But you know, I definitely wanted to hear your feedback. So you know, you were immediately with it, but you were immediately willing to pay. I'm not gonna say you were immediately.
Yeah, that's exactly my thought process.
So it was like, oh, okay, I'm in, and it's just kind of like, oh man, I got Brandon. Oh, we back like we never left, right? But that was not how it started, right? So you know,
took me a while to get it.
Yeah, no, for sure, and. You know, it's exciting because I see people that actually look into this. See, there's two different types of people. There are the people who get started and they're uncertain and they never really open the box. Yeah. Right. And when they don't open the box, that uncertainty, like it feeds on itself. And then they talk themselves out of, you know, growing in the situation that's only growth involved, right? Yeah. And then there's the people like you. Well, I guess there's three types of people, but the second type of person that I was describing are people like you who may come into it thinking that they know what this is about. You know, like it's a network marketing company and it's a Forex based company. So typically when you have those two industries combined, there's not a lot of value on the trading side. Right, and because
sometimes
of that,
not even on the building side.
Right, exactly. And because of that, it creates this stigma that people assume that they know what to expect. Yeah. Right. And when you really go open that box and look at what it actually is with, you know, discerning eyes, then it makes you into a believer.
And just to be fair, I became a believer before I kind of understood the compensation plan. But I understand position, that's why I joined. But I became a believer once I saw the profits, not just from what you made, but from what a few of the people I did tell, like 2 or 3 people, they got started and they made some money. I was like, then I got into live sessions, I was like, you know what? I can sell anything that making I can sell money all day.
Yeah, no, for sure. The fact that it's results driven changed the game. Yeah. And so once I started seeing my own results, you know, and then I started seeing other people getting results, I said, man, there's no way we're not gonna get to 6 figures a month in this. Yeah. You know, and I believe that we're gonna be able to achieve that, you know, and obviously this is on video. Like I believe that we will be able to knock out our first 6-figure earner within our group within the next 90 days.
6 figures a month?
6 figures a month.
Yeah, let's be very clear. We've already knocked out several 6 figures per year earned.
Oh yeah. Like we already achieved that. So, you know, that's not the goal anymore. Like we've done that in the past, right? So the goal is to, you know, get to the point of having 7-figure earners. You know, we already got people making 25,000 plus a month in the group, myself included.
Can we shout some people out with that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I want to shout out Andre Russell, shout him out.
Yeah, for sure.
Boy went crazy.
Shout out to Dre.
Shout out to Dre.
It's a lot of people, man. Yeah. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Matthew Kaufman. Shout out to Rhonda. Shout out to dang, I don't want to leave. Shout out to Delaney. Shout out to
Dr. Clyde.
Dr. Clyde. I mean, shout out to, man, somebody else just hit Sapphire.
Man, it's so many.
I know, bro.
I can pull it up. Look, Boost. Okay, look, let's look. I want to say his name right. How you say his name again? I always say it wrong.
Say that. Let me see.
Yeah.
Cajun,
yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him.
I've been saying it's Kajah. I didn't want to butcher his name, but shout out him. He came in killing it. There's a lot of people that
man.
I know Jay just sent me a little flyer with all these different I want to call them random people just going crazy with the rank ups.
Man, it's growing so fast we can't even
keep up. And I'm like, wasn't he just making 500 a month, 400 a month? Toby Price.
Oh yeah, Toby. Yeah. Trey.
Yep.
Man, the fact that we are trying to figure out all the people.
You said Rhonda, right?
Yeah, I did. The fact that we are trying to figure out all the people that are winning is insane.
Yeah.
You know, because we've only been involved for 3 months and it's more than a handful of people who are winning, and not just winning from building the business, but they're building the business because they got results from the actual product.
Bro, that's all it is. And that's what I think this is the crazy part is like you're copy and pasting. Do you have an outlet to put your live money in there? You can demo if you need to practice, or you can go to that $200,000, $100,000 funding account. You can make money in any of those different outlets, show those results. The most attractive product, I don't care what no one sells on earth, is money. If you can show people how to make more money the right way, and then show them that it's simple as it's copy and paste, more than likely they're going to be interested in who's getting more information.
Absolutely. Look, listen, this is probably the biggest opportunity that we've ever presented in our careers. And I believe that more lives are going to be changed because of it. And I highly suggest that if you've seen anything we've done in the past and you remotely close to thought about wanting to be involved, you get involved with this.
I think the last thing I want to talk about before I let these guys go is if you are thinking about getting started, the faster you get started, the better. The reason that I got started with Skill as fast as possible, as I call it digital real estate.
Yeah.
The reason is because once you get involved, guys, all you gotta do is bring in 3 people, your membership free. But who cares about free membership? I want to create freedom. And so the way to do that, guys, is if you could go buy a property right now, a house, and I told you right now that house was $250, and in one day it can possibly gain value to a 6-figure income. Would you pay $250 for that property, just in case? Yes, you probably would, right? So what's cool about this, guys, this is the reason I got started with Secure. You already know that's why. Because when you're talking to a person who understands compensation plans, they're gonna go get a spot. So we deal with a 2-leg structure, right? So I have a left leg and a right leg, right? When you only can put someone in your left leg and your right leg. And so anyone that you put in after that, let's say that Secure, he's a beast, he probably put in 20, 30 people, right?
More.
Or let's say 100 people.
Not quite, but.
Okay, let's say 100 people. And let's say that he put 50 on his left leg and 50 on his right leg. I was his first enrollment. And then his second enrollment, I'm not sure who that was, but whoever his second enrollment was, all right? I was on his right leg, his second enrollment was on his left leg. If he put 50 people on his right leg, which is me, that means I have at least 50 people minimum under me.
Yeah.
So what makes it powerful, guys, and guess what? The person I put in, they have at least 49 people up under them. So that's what digital real estate is that I was able to grab a position, regardless if, let's say I took my time, people are gonna fall up under me anyway because he's gonna get busy. The person putting you on is gonna get busy. Eventually, you're gonna get busy. And how we got people ranking up all day going crazy is everyone just falling up on each other and collecting that digital real estate. We have people, before they even enrolled their first person, had 20 people up under them. And so when they enrolled their first person, they already were close enough to make an extra $250 a month, $400 a month, $1,000 a month. So that's why I like the company also. I like the company for too many different reasons. One, the 2-leg structure, the prop firm incentive, the copy and paste signals, the community that we have. It's crazy, man.
You almost at the same
I'm almost at Blue Diamond, yeah.
How many people you need?
I would say about 40 people total. Just to throw this out there, but because I know this scares a lot of people. I'm 40 people away. That's between what I do. Secure put me on. If Secure places people up under me, hint, hint. Or if people I put in, bring people in. So it's a collective effort of me, Secure,
everybody.
People under me.
The cool part is you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself.
Exactly.
And I think that, a lot of people about to make a lot of money. So with that being said, man, let's grow.
Let's grow, man. Guys, get started. Whoever got you in contact with this video, they sent this video to you. I will say this, guys. People, I think the biggest thing outside of a cost and outside of all the amazing perks that they have is our team. Our energy, our effort, our onboarding. I think that's what makes us separate than most people in this company.
Brandon has been working tirelessly to make sure when somebody gets started, they have no questions. Literally, it's hard to not know what to do. Like the second you get started, we got a system that if you had zero experience, you don't know what to do as far as like trading. You don't know what to do.
In 30 minutes, you're gonna be good.
Yeah, in 30 minutes, you'll literally know how to make money. It's crazy how much work he put into that. So
I redid it over and over.
Yeah.
Someone said they didn't understand something. I redid it again, and I made it to where I wanted to make it where when you bring someone in or when you come in, that you have the same exact
experience as a profitable person that came before you.
Yeah.
That didn't have any experience.
Yeah.
And that's really what you created.
Yeah.
It's powerful, bro. I literally throw people at your training and then they send me screenshots of money being made.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's all. So if we can do it, bro, we made everything as simple as possible, guys. We did. So I'm super excited, bro.
Shout out to the team, man. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate
7 figures this year,
guys. I
guys.
appreciate everybody who trusted us before this moment. If you were in a previous business, I appreciate that, but I highly recommend that you get involved with us with this, because I think we're probably gonna make more success stories out of this business.
I don't think so. I know.
Yeah, I mean, we already I've already surpassed the income level that I've ever achieved in network marketing.
Okay, true.
So it's already happening.
3 months.
Yeah, in 90 days.
Yeah, 90
and it
days.
took, and we've been in companies for years.
Yeah.
Right now, obviously we got a lot more experience, but even still, that's crazy.
And that's why I did the onboarding, because of our experience.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that being said, look, listen, I'm gonna see y'all at the bank.
See you guys. We out.